ask you about the coordination defensively. Extremely loud in there, pressure situation, and it seemed like you guys were on a string so much of the game, specifically in the half court, taking away rolls to the rim and that kind of thing. What went into that?
Yeah, just execution. The most efficient shots are around the rim, and you try to take that away just naturally as a defense. The better job you do of that, the better defense you are. We know that, and we just try to get better than what we were defensively from last game, and we did okay with it.
Shai, Chet was aggressive early on in the first quarter and kind of kept you guys afloat. It's been a rough offensive series for him. I was wondering kind of what you thought he gave you guys on that end of the floor tonight.
Yeah, he was really good. Like, Chet has all the tools, and everybody in our building and the league knows that. He's a hell of a player. Like, as a player, you're gonna go through ups and downs. Like, I don't ever worry about Chet just because I know like how much he loves the game, how much he cares, and how much he works. Like, he'll figure it out, no matter what it looks like. Like, he'll get to it, and I'd bet on Chet 10 times out of 10, and he proved why I would bet on him tonight.
Danny in the front.
Shai, this win tonight felt like a championship response, a team that's won a championship. What did you see out of the guys around you, but what did you hope to bring to this one tonight after the way 4 went down?
I think we just learned from our mistakes. We learned from what we talked about as a group, and we just applied it tonight. I think that is the most important thing. Like, a series, especially against a good team, is like a chess match. Like, you go back and forth with adjustments and game plans and switching to things and trying new things. And I think like they obviously punched us really good in Game 4. And we got better than the team that played Game 4 for Game 5.
Justin and then Barry. Go ahead, Justin.
You mentioned that you trust Chet. You'll bet on him 10 times out of 10. I'd imagine you feel that way about a lot of the guys on this team, the whole group. Just what is it about these guys? Obviously, you've grown alongside them throughout the years. Just what is it about them that gives you the confidence they can all respond the way they did tonight?
How hard they work. The intentions they have out there on the basketball court and the type of teammates they are. Like, I know wholeheartedly everyone's intention on the basketball team is to win the game. No other agendas. Nobody cares about anything else besides winning. And everybody works their tail off to get to that and be the best version of themselves doing so. And yeah, like, when that's all you can ask from a teammate. That nothing else you can ask for. Work hard and give it your all to try to go out there and win. We have a group full of guys like that.
Shai, heard you on the broadcast walk-off interview say you felt like that was one of your worst starts. What do you think about the way that the team was able to withstand that and how you responded once you were able to kind of steady yourself?
Yeah, the team was huge tonight, obviously. Someone just mentioned Chet was big to start the game. Obviously, the bench group came in, gave great minutes. But yeah, those guys, like, I always say, like, we're a team out there. Like, we don't get this far. I don't have this individual success. This team doesn't have this success without all 15 guys in the locker room, and we proved it tonight. Like, if it was 4 or 5 me's out there, we would have been down 20 after the first quarter. But the guys were great to start the game. Yeah, I probably should never start like that again and give us a better chance to win a ball game, but the guys held it down.
Barry.
Yeah, Shai, there's no really counter to Wemby, but when you get Chet and Isaiah both playing as well as they did and being as productive as they did, is that as close as a team can get to sort of having an answer for Wemby?
I'm not really sure what you're asking, to be honest with you.
How good are you when both your big men play this way?
Yeah, really good. Those guys are really good basketball players. They're our size, our physicality, our rim protection. They're a big reason why we're a really good defense. And then they have tools offensively that get the blender going for us. And when they're at their best, we're at our best.
Go ahead, Chris.
Shai, when you're coming off a blowout loss like that, you're still down a couple of lead guards. You've got a new guy in the starting lineup, young guys. Does your approach change at all, whether it's in film the day before, going into this game, but how you're trying to get to your guys?
I think because we've dealt with these type of injuries all year, I think it was almost like natural and innate for us. Like we didn't have no like extra conversation. It was just next man up, like it's been all year. And I think the reps of having guys in and out the lineup and dealing with all the injuries really has paid off tonight, especially in this series.
You guys have
Shai, as is the nature of the playoffs, I know you're not on Twitter a ton, but your Game 4 against Dallas a couple years ago has sort of resurfaced this week on the timeline. And as I watch that, it feels like the coverages against you over the years have only tightened since, understandably. Do you ever think back about like how much, almost like you're never going to be guarded that way again, like the coverages are only going to get more complex? Does that ever sort of cross your mind at all? And how do you wrap your head around that?
No, that has never crossed my mind, honestly. Like I'm so I guess wrapped up in what's going on right now that like, I mean, I'm definitely not on Twitter, especially not this time of year, first off. And then I just like dwelling on the past just does me nothing, especially in this moment. Like different opponent, I'm a different player, the team's different. Like so many things are different. Like, of course, it's gonna be a little bit different. But yeah, I just have never thought about it like that. Never.
After a game in LA, right here.
Sorry, Mike.
After a game in LA, you spoke about, McCain's more than just a three-point shooter. He's a full-on scorer. He adds another dimension to you guys as another guy like AJ, yourself, Dub, who can attack a three and then off a closeout, hit up a shot in the mid-range. How impactful is that for you guys?
Yeah, it's what the NBA is about now. Like, it's spread out basketball. Everybody that's on the court has to be able to go make a play. Like, it's very positionless, offensively and defensively. Like, the better you are at guarding multiple positions, the more you play. The better you're doing multiple things on offense, the more you play. It's just how it is. And the more guys you have like that on your team, the usually better you are.
Two more for Shai.
Shai, you're talking about some of the other guys and the depth you have on this team. Mark sort of mentioned that Caruso is one of those guys that's just a chess piece in the middle of everything. When you're on the floor and see, again, the type of series he's having, how would you describe his value to this team, particularly at this time of year?
Yeah, I mean, he has the most championships on this team, first and foremost. So he's played in the most biggest games on this team. So that experience you can't recreate, you can't manufacture. You either go through it or don't. And he's just like, AC isn't like some uber talented guy. Like he's not some guy that's 6'7" with a 7'3" wingspan and shoots lights out. Like, but he's one of if the best competitor in the NBA. Like night in and night out. And he wears that, and he sets that tone for us as a group. And it's come full-fledged this series with guys out and him having to step up. But yeah, he wears that hat for this group all season long, and it's on TV every night now, so the world's getting to see it. But yeah, he's huge for us.
Myron, last one.
You get this late in the series, it's been moves and counter moves. How do you bottle this up and take it with you to San Antonio?
There's still things we could have did better tonight. We got to watch those, get better from them, see how they reacted to their losses, and try to put ourselves in the mind frame of them going into the next game. We just got to be ready. Obviously, a really good team and a really tough environment to go out there and win with their season on the line. We got to understand what's going on.
Check.
Of course.